Hello, everyone. Retro Robbie here, and we got our series again. We're doing the top 10 years from 1980s tops. Last week we did number 10, 1988. Tonight we're going to do number 9 on the list this week. So we're going to go number 9. Number 10 was 1988. So not going to do any hesitation. We're going to go with number 9 right now. Number 9 on Retro Robbie's top 10 1980s tops sets is 1989, right after 1988. It was always a close tie between 88 and 89. You know why? They both suck. So they're just both junky. They made 8 gazillion of them. They never stopped the machine, ever. I think the only reason why I give 89 over 88 is a couple of factors. One, if you look at the design, you know, in the bottom has a nice little... It's simple still. Again, it's back to the simple design. A little script there with their name and all that. I think it had a little bit more flair than 88. It's not by much, but it still had a little bit of flair. Again, I just think after 87, they just decided, we're not gonna design this anymore. We're just gonna pump them out. And they just put no care into their product after that. And 89 is just another good example of it. It's just a little blasé, just a hair above. And same with the cards. We're going to go with the top 5 cards. I'm going to put it up on the board right up there. And as you can see, the top 5, we're going to start off there. It's not even in the regular set. And I don't know what Topps thought of. Again, Topps usually missed the boat on a lot of rookie cards. 1989 was no exception. Fleer, Donruss, Upper Deck, they all had Ken Griffey Jr. in that set. Why they did not have it in the 1989 Topps set, I have no idea. But number 1 is going to be 1989 Topps Ken Griffey Jr., one of my PC favorites, is number 1 on the board there. In the traded set, but the card is just so iconic. It's, you know, it probably would have been just as iconic as the Upper Deck card. It's a beautiful photo of Ken Griffey Jr. I'm always the first to admit that. Again, you can't beat the Upper Deck one, but Topps had a really good picture of him as well. He's number 1. Even though it's in the traded set, it's considered extended rookie card. I still count as number 1 because the collectability of Ken Griffey Jr. is huge. People are going to bust open those sets because it made 8 trillion, gazillion, bazillion copies, just like they did the regular series, and pull that card out and get it graded every time, get it looked at, always displayed on 1989. It just has a great appeal to that card. So number 1 is Ken Griffey Jr. Now, number 2 and 3 are kind of together. They're air cards again, air cards I count because people use them for the master set. It makes collecting the set or collecting the cards more collectible. People want those air cards, and number 2 is no exception. It's Stan Jefferson from the San Diego Padres. I'm going to show the card up here, what the rarest of them. There's a couple variations to them, but in the bottom left-hand corner is a triangle, and for some reason, it's not part of the design. It's just like a production error pretty much. And people saw different colors. So the main triangle there that you're looking for is a pink triangle. Pink is the air version. And that's what you're seeing up on the board right now. It's the air version. They did have a purple, and then they had like a purple/pink. But people consider the pink version the air version. It kind of sticks out from the card there. Stan Jefferson was probably an average to above average player. I mean, he wasn't no superstar, but he did pretty good. He had a couple good years, Stan Jefferson did. So I made him number 2 on the top 5. Number 3 is kind of a tie between Franklin Stubbs and Bob Welch. Franklin Stubbs of the LA Dodgers. I'm going to show you both cards here. Again, kind of like 1988 with the Padres, Keith Comstock. The 89 was no exception with Franklin Stubbs. It has a white Dodgers name instead of the grayish color that was on all the regular cards of the Dodgers of that year. So you're going to be looking for a white design, not the gray. The white one, again, is the valuable one. Again, not the gray one, is pretty much worthless. Also, we got Bob Welsh, and what you're going to be looking for on that one is on the back. It has no stats or no line on the back card. Here, I'll show it what their card looks like on the back. You got to look at the back of the Bob Welsh, and there it is. You can see it. It's plain as day. As the rarer card of the two. Rarer of the two cards, so you want to look for that back design. That is the error version. Like I said, 1989 had some errors, and they're still very collectible to this day. So you want to be on the lookout for them, and that's why it's on the top 5. So number 4 is Craig Biggio rookie card. Yeah, you can never go wrong with a Craig Biggio card. Very popular in the 90s. Just got to start out in 1988. So I got a rookie card 89. At least they got that one right with Craig Biggio. And same with number 5. Number 5 is the big unit, Randy Johnson from the Montreal Expos. Again, it was a great card. It's amazing. He got traded the Mariners, and then that's where his career really took off. So it's kind of nice to see him in an Expos uniform. For that brief moment where they traded him. Expos made some boneheaded trades back in the day. I think that was one of them, to trade Randy Johnson for like Mark Langston. So that is number 5, is good old Randy Johnson. So you know what we're going to do, right? We're going to open up some cards here, go back to 1989. I got a nice box right here. This is the cello version. Again, 1989, they produced 8 gazillion copies. So you can get these any form wax boxes, cellos. They're all pretty cheap, 25 bucks. So I figured this time we'll open up some cello packs, so show what they look like. So I'm going to set this aside here. And at least with the cellos, they had the All-Star cards in here, the glossy All-Stars, which I kind of like. It was kind of a main feature out throughout the 80s in all their cello packs. They're not really collectible because they still made a ton of them, but they're still a nice little subset. You know, if you're a master set collector, I would include it in there as part of it, because getting rags packs were always fun back in the day. I still consider them fun. They don't have the wax stains on them either, so that kind of made it a little bit nicer to get. That's why I kind of go over these as a little bit more. And you get a little bit more. So we'll be opening up a couple of these. We're going to feature Gary Thurman there from the Kansas City Royals. I believe that's his rookie card too. So there it is. So there's the front, there's the back. Again, simple design. They just put no effort into these cards in the late 80s. Just a simple script, name, team name, and their name below it. There's nothing fancy about it. Some people prefer that, some people don't. But again, a teeny little bit more colorful than the 88 design. People probably argue between 88 and 89. I just kind of like the cards a little bit better in 89 than 88. The colors in the back were a little bit better. So we're going to go through here, find the top 5, find any stars. There's Rock Reigns, put his nickname in there. It's kind of cool from the Montreal Expos. There's John Kruk. Again, call it your favorite player. We'll be opening up a couple of these, as you know, just to get a little bit going. We're trying to find a top 5. You won't find Ken Griffey in here, but we're going to look for the rest. There's, again, the All-Star variations. Again, kind of like the 88. I kind of like this design of the All-Stars. It has that bright one color background, makes the player stick out. I kind of like this design a little bit as well, the All-Star and all that. So we got Donnie Baseball there. You know, Donnie holds his value a little bit. Very nice card right there. I love the All-Stars. So there's, throwback the clocks and all that. There's Jay Buhner from the Mariners. The Rookie Cup was back there as well. Always nice to see. And again, you can see why these things have no value. So, but this is the all-star cards that were in the Rags packs. We got the Wizard of Oz there, Ozzie Smith. You can never go wrong with that. So there we go. And there is the Stan Jefferson card. Now, again, we're looking in that bottom right-hand corner right there. If it is pink, that's the air card. If it's purple, like that one, that is the regular version. I don't know why the difference. I think it just had to be coloring scheme of the printing process. But unfortunately, this one is the corrected version. It is purple, so this one will not have any value. It is just a regular penny card. It might be 2 cents, could be his rookie card, so that's why it's a little bit more valuable. You want the pink, you don't want the purple. Unfortunately, that's the purple, so it is what it is. Keep going through the rest of these. Hopefully we can find a top 5. We can find Randy Johnson or the Greg Biggio card. There's another Willie Hernandez. Going to get him signed here soon. That's why he changed his name to Guillermo. So here comes another one here. Again, open a couple of these up, and we'll give them away. Some of these stuff away here on my live streams. If you're a live fan, we give some of this stuff away always at the end of stream. So look out for that. It's just fun opening up, 80s stuff. Even though they're so junky, you still go back and have a little bit of fun. No nostalgia here with Paul Molitor from the Brewers. But again, no real value. There's Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson approves of that card. There he is. Ready to steal a base as always. So there you go. There's the scuffer. Again, call it your favorite player. Again, looking for Randy Johnson or Biggio. But there's Wade Boggs. There's the Chicken Man. Everyone loves the Chicken Man right there. So there he is from the Boston Red Sox. There's the Express. Nolan Ryan. He always holds his value. Especially in the early 80s. You'll see him as a top 5 regular. He's always in the top 10 all throughout the 80s, so you can never go wrong with the Express there of Nolan Ryan. Well, that would be a good little hit card for us. At least he shows up. There's Mike Greenwell, ever popular back in the day. There's Jose, can you see Canseco? There he is. I think that's an iconic card, too, with him posing with the bat and all that. It's just a great card, He was a Reuter, but still kind of a nice iconic card there. They featured him on the box, as you saw. A great card. It has a teeny value. There's Andre the Hawk Dawson as a All-Star. There's All-Star Baboon. Again, they did these leaders cards. There is the Angels. So again, some of those have value, some of them don't. Just weird that they put them in there. There's Smoltz. John Smoltz, he'll have a little value as well. Oh, there you go. John Smoltz from the Braves. And those turning back the clocks I mentioned, they did that starting in 87, and they did it up to, I believe, 1990. A little subset to show the old cards back in the day. This one's no exception. 1969, featuring Gil Hodges as the manager there for the Mets. Probably talking about the Miracle Mets in 1969. So there you go. So that was 20 years ago in 1989. There's Bill Bean. Had the #1 draft picks in here as well. A couple of them are worth some money. There's a PC hit for retro. We get a nice all-star card, Rhino. There's a good old Rhino card right there. We'll take that. It's the PC collection. That's another reason why you open these cards up. You always want to get your PC cards. There's Steve Avery from the Braves. So, like in 89, they did these draft picks. I wasn't a big fan of him. He is in his high school uniform. They kind of were forced to get rid of him a couple years later. MLB kind of put a kibosh to it because they were doing all the draft picks. They still do them nowadays, but, it's just not, I guess, cool. Some of them panned out, some of them didn't. So it is what it is. Another Rock Reigns. Again, the correlation skills of Topps sucked big time, so we're going to get probably multiple cards of the same player. That's the way it is. There's Benito Santiago, Paul Hassemacher. There is Bobby Bonilla. I got to spend another $1 million because I said his name. So here we go. I'll open up another one here. But you get the gist of it. Still having fun with top 5. That's the goal nowadays, is to try to find a top 5 player in these sets, you always want to find a top 5 player. Some are more collectible than others, you know. Now, we're just trying to go through here. Have some fun, nostalgia. What was your favorite memory or player in 1989? Let me know. Leave those comments. Here we go. Now, open up another one. So we'll probably open up one more. We'll find one more in there. There's a Reuter. Roger Clemens always held his value as well. He's still a hot player to collect. So very nice. Got a Wally Joyner there. Again, lots and lots of players. Andre the Hawk Dawson there. There's Bo. Bo knows.
Bo knows baseball.
There we go. That was a hot collectible card back in 1989.
Bo knows football.
Bo Jackson. Always wanted the Bo's there. So very nice. There is the All-Star card. Ricky approves of that card. 1989 there. The All-Stars. Ricky Henderson. So there's some Mets leaders there. More turning back the clock. Getting some Oral action there. Oral Hershiser from the Dodgers. All-Star card. Again, just looking through here, not finding anything. Just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you got lucky. Sometimes you didn't. And this pack is not that great either. So, again, you've been going through tons of 88, 89s and hit nothing. So, and there is another... You don't see those very often, but there's one. Kevin Kaufman, now with the Cubs. So, again, these are later ones. So, let's open up about 2 more here. Let's open this one up. Yep, Big Mac there. Everyone loves a Big Mac card. Mark McGuire. Let's open these up. Sometimes these are easy to get into, sometimes they're not. Oh, come on, cards. There we go. All that cheap 80s plastic back then. Getting your Rax packs fixed. So you can never go wrong with Rax packs. Here we go. Still no top 5. Man, I've been striking out in the top 5 cards in my series so far. That is for sure. There's Alex Burks. Everyone wanted that card back in the day. Todd Benzinger. Jody Davis, now with the Braves. There's another one there. Some late season stuff. Here we go. Just going through here. Nothing exciting. There's Harold Baines. There's Kirby. There's Kirby. Get some Kirby love again. Go around with Kirby right there. There we go. Get some Kirby love. Oh, there we go. Greg Maddux. Never go wrong with Greg Maddux either. Great card. There's another PC hit retro. Get Alan Trammell there.
It is
for the fences. Tigers love there. Keep on it going. Again, lots and lots of junk here. There's Mark McGuire. There's his All-Star card. That'll have a teeny value. There's Dante Bichette. That's his rookie card. Has teeny value as well. Julio by the Schoolyard Franco. Tigers leaders. There's a checklist. Again, typical 80s cards here. Mark Lemke. There we go. So we'll open up one more here. We're going to open up with a Rhino on the front there. You got to get that Rhino. You got to add that to my PC collection. Now, here we go. No top 5. Well, it's just the way it goes. My luck has not been good. What are you going to do? Here we go. Again, we'll be doing this series. We're going to knock out all the top 10. We'll try to open up something from those years if we can. I can afford it, but, you know, always fun to collect this, even if it's junky like this one. So here we go. There's that Rhino card. It's a beautiful card there. I always love the glossies there. So there he is. Looks like he's in the back of a Little League field there with the Cubs. Here comes the rest of the cards here. Again, so many cards. So little value. There's Gary Sheffield, Future Star. Kind of like that. It was another cool little thing, Future Star. Kind of cool background there, using the 80s fonts. There is... That should be Mike Schmidt right there. Get some
Who is Mike Schmidt?
I would say Schmitty's in this
Who's
series.
Mike Schmidt?
That's probably as close as you're going to get.
What are you talking about? I don't know who Mike Schmidt is.
You've never heard of Mike Schmidt.
Easy, dude. Norris of baseball. He's Mike Schmidt. Yeah, there we go. I have to yell it. Just always throws me for a loop, that card always. So Oh, getting towards the end of his career here, 89, only has 90 cards left, so very late in his career, Mike Schmidt. Another Salazar, holy cow. Oh, going through here, 1989, there's another Harry Chess. We always seem to have to feature one Harry Chess guy. There's Barry Lyons on the Mets. There he is. Always got to get that customary chest hair picture. And keep going here. Just no one of real value. There's Hojo. That's going to be it. There's Robin Yount, the Larry Bird of baseball, so he'll have a little value, so we'll take that. That's a little mini hit right there. So that is it. Again, 1989. It's all junk. No real value. We got no top 10, but you're going to be looking for the Stan Jefferson and the air card. We got the corrected version in here, so it's kind of nice to see what the corrected version looks like. I'm looking for the Craig Biggio and Randy Johnson. We did not get any this time, but, it's always fun to open these up. Got a whole bunch of maybe more, so maybe we'll find them there. So until next week, where we pull number 8, next week, stay tuned. Until then, Retro Robbie saying, collect what you love.